Which legendary Reddit post, comment can you still not get over? The guy asking for relationship advice because his socks keep disappearing until he finds out his GF is cleaning her shit with it. Shit hits the fan, Op talks to her sister only to find out sister knows and is now mad at Op for being weirded out by it all. I think they are done, which is sad. Op was thinking about marrying the poop sock chick. Edit. Found the poop sock post. I was thinking way too complicated with my keywords. The dude who had a girlfriend that struggled to quit smoking, so he decided to take up smoking for a month just so he could show her how easy it is to quit if you are totally dedicated to quitting. He still smokes 10 years later. She quit a long time ago. There was a post a month or so ago about a girl whose boyfriend kept telling her she smells bad no matter how undeniably good she smelled. Finally he admitted that he was just telling her she smelled bad to keep her self-esteem low enough she wouldn't leave him. Then she immediately dumped him. Someone else wrote, "What's worse / sadder is the boyfriend admitted that his own father was the one who taught him to keep putting down a partner so they'd never leave." I remember one where some guy did some rendering of animation or something for Disney and they paid him a bunch of money to basically do nothing but run some program on his computer. He then for Reddit karma turned a not yet released bit of animation into a meme and Disney found out about it and fired him, so he ended up having to deliver mail. If anyone remembers that one and can find a link, please do. Someone else wrote, "He did the closed captioning for a shitload of stuff. For him it was a dream job. He got paid to watch TV in his PJs all day. He posted a single frame of an unreleased episode and somehow the mouse found it, and was able to trace it back to him. He owned up and hoped for the best, and they blacklisted him. Since the mouse and its properties accounted for such a huge amount of his potential clientele, he was effectively forced out of the industry. I think he said that he didn't mind the mailman job because it got him out of the house, but goddamn, if ever there was a story about killing the goose that laid the golden eggs." Someone else wrote, "I dated a girl who had never heard the word alley before. Not alley cat, not bowling alley, and had never seen a house whose driveway was in the back instead of the front. I drove her past my childhood home, and she said, 'Wow, I can't believe nobody on your street is home on a Sunday afternoon,' because there were no cars parked at the curbs. I said they probably went in through the alley, and she laughed at me and said, 'The what?' She laughed at the sound of the word alley, and teased me about throwing French words into conversation to try and sound fancy. She was baffled at the idea of a tiny street just for getting into the backyards, and just wouldn't believe that everyone on the street would unanimously agree to design their home with the garage in the back. I was certain she was pulling a no, what is potato? But, no. She was just very sheltered, and very ignorant, and very confident that I was trying to tease or make fun of her. She never stopped doubling down. Eventually it got really sad." The story of Jason in hell is one of the saddest stories that I have read on the internet. If you guys don't know the story, Jason in hell was a fellow Reddit user that posted his story regarding his wife's cheating with his neighbor on relationship_advice. Relationship_advice told him that he will be better off divorcing his wife than to deal with her. A few days later he posts something on r/legal advice to see how he can secure custody of his 2 children during the divorce. His wife, named Brandy Worley, found the legal advice thread. The same day she found the Reddit post, she kills both kids despite her soon-to-be ex-husband. Brandy then calls 911 telling the operator that she stabbed herself and her 2 children because her husband was divorcing her. The call was recorded with Brandy showing no remorse or emotion during the call. This whole situation was unfolding live on Reddit and 4chan. Brandy was given 120 years in prison with the jury saying she doesn't regret her decision not one bit. So way back when, 2008 to 2009, some Redditor got very excited over his 2 a.m. chili and posted an extensive tutorial, in full fuck yeah bell pepper style. Naturally, this became a meme. Concurrently, another Redditor posted nothing less than the life hack of the century: freeze a block of water, squirt shower gel on top, freeze that, and now you have ice soap, TM. This was a fine enough goof, but the op's insistence that this was much more efficient than putting shower gel on one's body made it become a meme. So what happens when 2 memes are popular at the same time? Exactly. Someone froze a block of chili and rubbed their body with it, and achieved the coveted #1 spot. This site is weird like that. Sorry, no links as I'm on mobile. Many thanks to whomever is willing to dig them up. There was this post in r/confessions from a guy who hates his son and will never be proud of him no matter what, even though said son has finally gotten off drugs and the streets, and turns out for good reason. It always stuck with me, not sure why, maybe the man's pure anguish and rage, but more so I've always had a positive outlook on things and am drawn to feel-good stories of recovery, forgiveness, reunion, etc. Pretty much the return of the prodigal son. But I never really thought about how those stories gloss over the pain and resentment of victims who are unable to forgive unforgivable actions but are inadvertently made to feel guilty and ashamed for feeling that way. We just kind of expect them to just automatically be the bigger person, eventually come to forgive, move on, if not now then with the passage of the years etc. I had never thought of that before that post. And maybe the uncomfortable reminder that sometimes people are just rotten from their core. Thanks for listening to UDAY. Hit the subscribe button and activate the notification bell for daily updates. Let us know what you think and or suggest new topics in the comments.